If I tell you this is one of the simplest recipe you ever been needing, just believe me. This bread is super easy to make and it is super fluffy. I don't think it took me up to 30 minutes to put this together. So this is something you can actually just wake up and make for breakfast for your family and everybody can enjoy. Hello my lovely, welcome to my channel. This is your first time seeing my channel. Please kindly subscribe, like, comment, share. I always bring you amazing recipe. Alright, let's do this. So the first thing I'm doing now is to measure out my flour and I'm sieving it. Please always sieve out your flour. You never can tell what you find inside it. You might be lucky to get the clean one, so sometimes you might not be lucky. So please always try to always sieve your flour, no matter what. Okay, even if you boil it right now, always sieve your flour. So after sieving my flour, I'm going to be adding in my salt, and then I'm going to add in some sugar into this. Do not worry, as usual, I always drop the recipe for you in the description box, so just go there and get it. So I'm mixing everything together, my salt, sugar, and flour, and then I started adding in my milk, egg, vegetable oil, and then warm water. My milk is also a warm milk, okay? Because of the yeast, you know you need a warm environment for the yeast to be able to proof. So I made use of warm milk and warm water. So I have added everything together and I'm just mixing it in the bowl together to form like a dough, just something like this that you're seeing. And then after it has formed like a ball dough like this, I'm going to transfer it to my work surface. Sprinkle some flour on your work surface before transferring so that it doesn't stick to your work surface, and then we'll start kneading. Okay, this is where the major work is, but it's not so much. I think you just need to knead for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then you get a pliable dough that you can be able to use for your bread. Okay, so give it time to knead, don't be in haste. Okay, that kneading is very necessary for you to get a very fluffy bread. So after kneading, I'm just going to add some oil on my bowl, just the way you're seeing me do here, because we'll be transferring the dough into the bowl and you don't want it to stick, so the oil helps it to stay in the bowl without sticking. Okay, so I'm just trying to rub around the whole body surface of the floor so that nothing sticks to the bowl, and then I'm using my plastic wrap to cover it. If you don't have a plastic wrap, look for a very neat nylon to cover it. Okay, after wrapping it with my plastic wrap, I'm still going to use like a kitchen towel to also cover it. This is just to give the yeast a good environment for the bread to prove very well. Allow this sit for about an hour and it has doubled in size, just the way you're seeing it. So I'm going to remove it and then I'm going to puff out the air inside this dough using my hand, just like press it down and then remove the air, and then we'll transfer it back to our work surface. Please always sprinkle flour on your work surface so that your dough does not stick to your work surface. Okay, all right, so here I am transferring my dough back into the my work surface, and then I'll be dividing this into 4. Okay, depending on how big you want your bread to be, you can divide this into 6, you can divide this into 8, but because I want it to be a little bit let it be sizable, so I'm dividing it into 4. After dividing it into 4, I'll start rolling this together to make up my how I want the shape of my bread to be. So the first thing you do is to roll it into a ball first, the way you're seeing me do. After rolling it into a ball, you can now start straightening it. Yes, because we're trying to give it like a long shape. Okay, just as you saw at the beginning of the video, the shape you saw. And then you line this on your baking tray. On my baking tray, I rubbed some butter and I sprinkled some flour on it so that this bread doesn't stick even when I put it into the oven. It doesn't stick to the pan. So the thing I did the first time, I'm doing it again just for you to see how I did it. I had to do it in a more slower version now so that you can see what I did. And then you take this and you put it back on your baking tray. That's the tray we'll be using to bake. All right, and so this is all I was able to get. I got 4 bread from it. I'm just using my knife to put this design. It is totally optional. You can bake it just like that, but I like putting this line just to give it like a fine, let it look fine in the eye. Okay, you can use a razor blade, a clean new razor blade, to also do this. Okay, but don't use a blunt knife, else you perforate your bread and it might make it deflate. Use a sharp knife. So I'm going to cover it again for about 15 minutes, allow it to rest before we can now pop it into the oven. After about 15 minutes, this is what our final look of our bread is, and is ready to be moved into the oven. Okay, so here I'm going to move into the oven, bake for about 15 to 20 minutes, and after about 15 to 20 minutes our bread is ready. Yay, look at how beautiful it's looking, guys. You see this bread, you can use it for anything, sandwich, any kind of filling, any kind of sandwich you want to do, avocado toast, salad toast, whatever kind of sandwich you want to make. You can even serve it with your tea, you can serve it with your bread, I'm sorry, your beans, whatever you, anything you use your normal average bread for, you can use this bread recipe for. And here I'm just trying to show you, I use this to make some sandwich for my family breakfast. I'm just showing you how I did it. This is not a sandwich video, this video is for bread, but I'm just trying to show you that you can use this to make different kinds of things. So I'm just adding some fillings, cabbage, carrots, lettuce. I added some meat chunks into this and some cream, and my sandwich is ready. When I served everybody, they enjoyed this. Okay, so this is something you can whip up for yourself. Okay, it doesn't take so much to make. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please, I beg you kindly do. I always bring amazing recipe. You will not regret being part of this family, I can promise you that. Till I see you on the next one, you know I love you so much, right? Bye.